I think that young people think if they carry weapons, they're more likely to not be the victim in a dangerous situation, and they're going to be the one in control and in charge of it, when in reality that's not what happens. It ends up them being the victim.
I think because it's so normalised in crime heavy areas like London, it gets taught so early on that it's okay to do that, and then that gets picked up generation after generation, and kids get younger and younger, and they're carrying weapons around school and the town just because they think it's okay, and they keep it on themselves because everyone's doing it.
I think people carry weapons, especially in Liverpool, because it's known for being, a more violent city. And I think that in certain places as well, children carry weapons to feel protected, even though it may not be the case most of the time. They may be in more danger.
I think it really depends on the area and the person, but I think most people carry knives because it's a form of self-defence, just in case, because a lot of people in their area might carry knives or any type of weapon, and I think they just feel like they need to have something to protect themselves, otherwise they're going to be in danger and they feel at risk.
I think they carry it to feel protection, but obviously carrying a weapon, that's not how you protect yourself, because you're a danger to people around you, but you could also potentially be a danger to yourself, because if there's a fight or something happens and you've got, say for example, a knife, that could be turned on you, or you could fall or slip and cut yourself.
I think it's because knives they're cheap, they're easy to get a hold of, and then once one person's got them, everyone wants one, and it becomes sort of like you're not cool if you don't have one.
They might carry it just because they think as they carry, they might feel safe, and other people will just carrying it for fun, thinking it's just a joke, that nothing bad's going to happen, because they don't know the future and anything happen later in the future.
They carry weapons, I think, again because of protection, but also the stereotype that Liverpool has become, that it has a lot of areas filled with violence, and so if they carry weapons, then that protects them against the violence that they've heard about.
If we come up with laws such as anyone under the age of 18 can't buy any sort of knife in a shop, which I know they've put in laws in place for zombie knives recently, which is put in away, and it's done amazing.
I think we can reduce this by encouraging people that there is no need to carry a knife, that they can feel safe wherever they go, that we have people around like MVPs, we have the police and many other different people who are willing to help them to make sure they feel safe in their community.
I think if awareness is just raised in like schools and in homes and everything, for kids to know that it's not normal and it's not okay to just have a knife on you, and that it actually puts you in more danger, because then other people feel like you're a threat and might threaten you just for having that knife. I just think it just needs to be taught about that it's not okay and that they shouldn't do that.
We just highlight the dangers, and obviously people at our age, there's a lot of people doing that now, and we're all on the internet. If we push like problems with knife crime onto the media and the punishments and all the dangers, then people might listen.
Not only can you tell like the youth the dangers of carrying weapons, but also like there's different ways to feel safe, and like that's not the only way to carry a weapon. Like you can feel safe in so many other ways.
I think awareness should be started younger, obviously age appropriate, but in primary schools, because it can snowball from stuff like kids carrying around scissors. It can get bigger and bigger as they grow up in school and they get access to more dangerous weapons. I just think it needs to be put in place early on that any sharp object shouldn't be carried around in the name of self-defence.